Hello, this is Trung Nguyễn from Wedding Crasher. In the video report 4, let's start out with the UK Day program. So for this spring, I working on the music and finding local deal activities so the user can search music by term and view music track associated with certain term. And the user can also send the music search result to the favorite list and database. Also on the local deals, the user can view local deals based on vendor category. Also, they can view such deals based on that category. So to achieve that, I'm using two type of API. The first one is the music API, and so this is the specific request to the API. You have to passing the charge method by charge. Charge you can pass the charge name. Audit you can pass the charge audit, and format it will be return a JSON and the key API key, and you can limit the result to 1 or to 10 or whatever number you want. So this is a sample of the JSON type return from the API. So to pass this JSON into the data class, you have to go to like this first one to go to the JSON object results, and so you get JSON object result right here, and from the result you go to the trash matches another JSON objects. From the trash matches you go to the JSON array name trash, and so from the track you can get JSON string like name, address, URL, everything information right here. So you can see the code displayed here. You see, you go to the result from JSON object, you get trash message from JSON object, and get some JSON array from the trash, and so you get into the some JSON array to get the JSON string name, audit, URL, image. So that's all for the music API. Let's go to the next one, the deal API. To find the local deal, I'm using the US Yellow Pay API. So you have to pass in the parameter type format equal JSON. You have to pass the search location. For this example in Oklahoma, and you have to pass the API key and also the search term as well. So this is the return JSON. So at the previous one, you can go, the first one is search listing with the JSON array. So right here we have the first line, the search JSON array get JSON object. So you go to the get JSON string. You can get like music name, coupon count, and from the coupons you have to get the JSON object coupons and go to the JSON array coupon. So you right here you can get everything with this code spec, and all of that you get passing it into the coupon and add that object coupon into the array. So that's for the Deal API, and here the detailed workflow for the API process. Your client request, passing the URL request using assign task. So you can see here using assign task to passing a URL request to music API and the Deal API, and the API return the JSON string associated with the request. From the JSON string, using the same assign text to get to the JSON string from the server and return it to the client, and client using assign text to populate the data with the return JSON string. So got a data class here, it passing back to the data class. That's a basic process for the music API and Deal API. So let's go to the demo. So when you fetch a vendor, the menu list, the the spinner, choose your state to set your default state. Let's do the California this time. You submit mark California at default location. So from here you can find undues, go to the due, select specific category like hotel, and you find dues. Due display right here you can see the list of the dues, and you can also click on that to go to the website of the dues. Here you go. So this for the due. You go to the music. You can search music by name like the lazy song. Click on that. You go to you find that song. You can view video. You can set to the music list. The music list is getting data from the database, so when you save it, it's gonna be pushed to the database as well. So here you go. You have the list from the database. So you can like click on this one to delete it. View again. The one you deleted gone. Let's do this one again. Delete. Basically that's it. Thanks.